there, welcome to this week's edition of Hot Topics on TVCreed. My name is Raymonda. Before we get into it, as usual, remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click on the subscribe button at the bottom left of the screen. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at TVCreed, and check out our website at tvcreed.com for more amazing content. On this week's edition of Hot Topics, we have loads of different types of weird, crazy, bizarre stories. Someone got shot, someone's cheating, someone won an award. A lot of things will happen this week. Just stay tuned. We'll be right back. Davido, I don't know what it is, but he has figured out a trick to stain on people's mouths all like the entire year. I feel like there's no story here. I mean, people are literally getting kidnapped in the north, and all Nigerians can talk about is the fact that Davido is cheating on Chioma with a random LA pass around. I don't want to call her a pass around, but people are turning on Chioma, accusing her of staying and getting disrespected by David because he's online hanging out with an LA girl and they're traveling, taking trips and whatnot. But I just feel like Chioma, if you check her Instagram, her socials, she hasn't been wearing her engagement ring for months. I'm not making an excuse for David or for Chioma, but I think people were so entitled into thinking we know everything that's going on in celebrities' lives that when the truth is literally staring us in the face, we tend to look the other way and think, no, that's not the story, this is the story. But I just believe that there's something else going on that we don't know, because Davido never really openly disrespects Chioma like that. So I just want to believe and give him the benefit of the doubt that there's something going on that we don't know about, and that's why he's so comfortable moving around with a girl in public and not being afraid of the repercussions. That being said, Davido, what are you doing? What are you doing? I mean, come on, bro. And then on top of that, another girl comes out and says she has a son for Davido. Not the newborn baby, no. This child is literally nearly the exact same age as Ifeanyi, the child he has with Chioma. So apparently, or allegedly now, because it's not been confirmed, Davido doesn't have 3 kids with different baby mamas. He has 4 kids with 4 different baby mamas. And then he's in LA with the ex of young May, trotting around town, not giving a care as to what people perceive him as. Yeah, living very close to the Baba, Two-Face. Two-Face has settled down, he's with Annie, he's fine, and the next person we'll think about when it comes to being very irresponsible and impregnating women all around town will be Davido if he's not very careful. And he's living very close to that stereotype. I don't know if he doesn't care because he obviously has enough money to take care of a lot of children, but I'm just worried that as a fan, this is not the image he would want to present himself as. People will literally stop taking him seriously at some point and be like, that's Davido, that's what he does. So I'm hoping that there's more to this story. Maybe they're shooting a music video together, but Davido was caught online by the Shade Room hanging out with a girl that wasn't Chioma, and I'm not here for it. And I'm not also here for Nigerians that are attacking Chioma, accusing her of being very, I don't know how to put it, but just they are blaming Chioma for Davido cheating on her. Like, how does that make sense? It doesn't make sense to me. If he's committing the crime, let him be responsible for what he does, and people should leave Chioma alone. Like, leave Chioma alone. I don't want to play with this story because I don't know either of them. I just feel like if it's true that David is actually cheating on Chioma, imagine how it will already feel, her being embarrassed and people taking her as a joke. And then there are trolls on that. She's disabled the comments on her page because people were literally trolling her, insulting her because her baby daddy cannot keep his pants zipped. Attack Davido, he committed the crime, leave Chioma alone. She did nothing. She's just at home taking care of her baby, posting test straps on Instagram, taking off her engagement ring, living her best life while Davido is being Davido. So that's what I have to say. Moving on to another story, Bobbish murder. Now, 2015, we were all doing the shmoney dance. We were all asking where his hat went, and Bobbish murder came into the limelight. We all loved his music, hot. Okay, I can't say the word, so I'll just call it Hot Boys. And then he got arrested and got shipped off to prison because his lyrics literally detailed him and his group of friends committing crimes that the FBI had been trying to solve for years. Now, the whole thing, that what I feel like people should know about the story was that Bobby's murder wasn't incriminated. The police offered to send him to jail for 1 year if he would snitch on his friends Rowdy Rebel, and his group, his clique, the gang will get 14 years in prison, but Bobby's murder will be home free within like 6 months. He chose to remain loyal to his friends and chose to spend 7 years in prison so that his friends could get less time, so they could all serve the term together and come out of jail together. If that is not loyalty, I don't know what is. Somebody should go and tell 6ix9ine that snitched when he had jail. He's like, hey, me, I'm not going. See, his mate, Bobby's murder, went to jail for his friends. And this is like, imagine, I don't know how to explain it. Like, imagine a crew where you are the breadwinner. You are the one taking care of the entire crew. The police say, we're going to arrest your crewmates, but you are going to be fine. You can still keep making your money. And you still say, hey, no, they are my friends. I would rather go to jail with them than have them go to jail while I'm free. When he came out, the whole world went crazy. Quavo hired a private jet and went to get him from prison. There were parties all around. People were playing his music. His music started charting again. Bobby's murder's songs became hit. Like, his video almost has 700 million views on YouTube just because he went to jail and came out in one piece. Americans have weird laws that I still don't understand. I've never seen where somebody gets celebrated for going to jail and coming out. Like, it's the weirdest thing. You could literally save a human life and Americans won't care. But the moment you do something stupid and crazy, you are famous and they love you. And while Bobby's murder is coming out of prison, former French President Nicolas Sarkozy is going into prison. Have you ever heard of something like this before? The former president of a country like France is going to go to jail for fraud and whatnot for 3 years. In my mind, when I'm hearing former President Nicolas Sarkozy going to prison, I'm thinking, what's happening to Nigeria? When will our own leaders start facing the music for everything they do? Lady Gaga, the musician, I don't know where she was, but someone was walking her dogs. Someone was walking her dogs, and someone tried to steal the dogs from her, from the dog walker. And they shot her dog walker and stole 2 of Lady Gaga's dogs, while a 3rd one escaped. Now, when the news came out, everybody was like, oh my God, her dog walker got shot. But this privileged Lady Gaga went online and posted she made a post about how heartbroken she is because her dogs were stolen, and she offered $500,000 for anybody who could find her dogs and bring her dogs home. She didn't say anything about paying for anybody who had any information about who shot her dog walker. Like, someone literally got shot, and what she cared about was paying $500,000 to bring her dogs home. In my mind, I'm like, what is wrong with this world we're living in? Like, someone got shot. But instead of saying any information, I will pay even $1,000 if you have any information as to who shot my dog walker. No, she went, I will pay $500,000 for any information. If anybody can bring my dogs home to me, I don't care how you got them, just bring my dogs back. Like, the human life doesn't matter. Human life to me is what how the cows to the herdsmen and the Nigerian citizens that are dying is to the Nigerian government. Like, I don't know why, if you see how I'm making a similar, but it's so funny how the value people place on things that are not, like dogs, human life. Some people actually believe that dogs are worth more than human lives. The exact same way some people believe that cattle is worth more than human life in Nigeria. So see, it's not just here. Everywhere in the world, people have their weird quirks and weird things. Bobrisky, why? Why? Like, I was rooting for you. I told everybody you were awesome, that we were misjudging you. And it just took one stupid mistake. Why would you go online and be beefing with a Nollywood Nkechi blessing and calling her out for things that nobody cares about? I'm just going to need you to be classy, okay? If I'm going to be standing you on this show and telling everybody that you're awesome, you have to behave. Go back to being a lecturer. Teach them the way of the world. Let them know how to finesse and make money. Don't come and won't be quarreling with a girl over a guy on social media. It's beneath you, Bob. It's beneath you. Please, remember who you are. Bobrisky, remember who you are, okay? Like, I don't want to do any Bobrisky all day this week until you give me something positive to talk about. That being said, that's my hot topics for this week. Remember to check out our website at TVCreed.com. This is TVCreed. My name is Raymonda, and I'll be back next week for another exciting episode of Hot Topics. Thank you very, very much. Goodbye. Ciao, ciao, ciao.